Hey everyone, it's Keela here, and I'm so excited to be sharing a layout today for Aardvark Gifts and Crafts. I was over the moon when Rebecca asked if I'd be part of her design team, and she has sent me this absolutely gorgeous kit to work with, which features the Simple Stories Hearth and Home. It's an absolutely gorgeous collection with stunning colours, and I couldn't wait to dive straight in and have a play. Now, I did pull out some photographs of my son TJ that I took this year, actually. They're very more recent photos for me. And we'd done some baking together, and I took some photos afterwards. It's very rare now that TJ kind of wants to join in like the family activities. He'd rather be out with his friends or playing on his computer. So it was really nice to have some quality time with TJ. And I have to obviously document it. So what I will do is in the comments, in the description below, I will link Rebecca's shop so you can go and check that out. She's got some beautiful collections in, and she's getting lots more new stuff coming in soon. And I will also add the direct link to this collection as well, so you can go and check it out. It really is stunning. The colours are beautiful, and I was actually quite surprised with how many photos I'll have that'll work with this collection. So hopefully I'll get lots and lots scrapped with this collection because it is beautiful. Now there is some baking themed items, so obviously that's why I pulled out these photos, because I thought I could use a lot of those items up, because it's not something we do very often, but we do like to bake now and again. So what I've done first is I pulled out a couple of pattern papers and cut them down to A4 size, and then started tearing some strips. So I've got lots of texture at the bottom with some pattern paper strips. Now I do change the green and the yellow one out shortly, and I go for a different one instead. But for now, I'm kind of just laying things out and getting an idea of how I want the layout to go. As always, when I first start using a new collection, I kind of need to familiarise myself with the supplies that I have. So I do kind of faff a little bit more than I probably normally would with a collection that I'm quite familiar with. So I'm just pulling in some die cuts here. I've got the die cuts for this collection. I've got all the papers, the 12x12 sticker sheet, the chipboard, and the foam titles. I was quite impressed with these foam titles. I've mentioned before about the Simple Stories foam titles being very large. I'm not sure whether others have complained and they've actually listened, but in this collection there is a lot of smaller pieces, and the titles are slightly smaller, and I think that'll work a lot better with especially my size of scrapbooking. So I'm kind of filtering through, pulling things out that I think could work for this layout. I absolutely love the colours in this collection. They're beautiful. I mean, obviously it's come out this time of year, so I'm guessing it's kind of a fall themed collection with regards to colour. But like I said, I've got so many photographs that this will work with, and it'll work really well with photos of my cats. I have 2 torties, so the colours of those will work brilliantly with this collection. And obviously chocolate cakes work very well with this collection too. So I'm now having a look at the chipboard and pulling in a few things that again I think may work. I've not really put anything in place yet. I am just having a bit of a faff with all the gorgeous supplies that I have to play with. These are the titles, and as you can see there's so many smaller pieces, which will definitely work much better for titles and things on layouts. I love these paper that are in all of the Simple Stories collections now, where they have the cut apart tags. These are brilliant just for adding in as layers and for adding an extra pop of pattern. And I love tucking them in behind my photos. So I'm going to use one of those tags behind my photographs. I'm going to tuck that in there, and this tag kind of then made me want to change those papers at the bottom, and I changed for the matching floral once I come to stick everything down. And that floral runs throughout this collection. It's really beautiful. So I'm now trying to make some final decisions. I've pulled out quite a number of embellishments. So I need to start making some decisions now and building up my clusters. So I've added in some kitchen utensils to the side, to the right hand side, sorry. I've also added in a wreath just to add some kind of florally piece there. I'm adding in like some weighing scales on the other side, and I do pull in a little timer as well. I've got a ratings die cut here, which is, instead of stars, it has hearts, and I think that's really cute. I'm looking at the sticker sheet now just to see if there's any phrases that I like to add to this page. And I do find one that says love, so I attach that onto the ratings. So my rating is love, definitely. But I don't know about you guys, but when I bake, I mean, they turn out okay, but when the kids help, they always taste so much better. I think it is just because they've helped, and I think it's just more enjoyable when you're baking together. And I definitely think that definitely adds to the taste. I've got this little banner piece that I'm going to add at the top. I'll create a small cluster up there just to kind of draw your eye around the page and not in just one area. And it reads yum yum yum, and I thought that's perfect because on my second photograph TJ looks like he's trying to eat them. Yes, these are paused photos. He did pause for me, which again it's not that often now that I get as many, not as many photos as TJ as I used to when he was younger, so they are definitely more special when I do get those photographs of him. So now I've skipped forward. I didn't make you watch me stick everything down. You'd already watched me kind of lay everything out. But I have now stuck everything down. I've popped a few things up on foam. I've distressed the edges of certain things as well just to add some more texture. And now I'm going to come in with my title. And I wanted to use this memories piece. And I wanted my title to be, instead of making memories together, baking memories together. So I did pull out some tile stickers from my stash to write the word baking, and the colour matched really well with the kind of rusty orange colour in this collection. And then I used the foam memories and then a word sticker which reads together for my title. And I really love how that turned out. And then I'm going to come in with some of my Jen Hadfield Gold Mist, and I do give the bottle a really good shake beforehand because it kind of splatters better once it's had a really good shake. Oh, I did add a few more of those little foam hearts as well from the foam titles. There's lots of tiny little bits that you can just add into your clusters. So yeah, finishing off with the gold mist, and I really, really love how this page has turned out. So here are my close-ups. Again, I will add all those links in the description below if you'd like to get your hands on this collection. Thank you for watching. Bye.